Oh, those simple moments that life tends to throw our way. Walking on the beach, reading a book, having a nice conversation with a loved one, a friend, watching a sunset, surfing, painting. It's those simple moments that are in us as humans and that we always strive to have in our lives. Yet when we become adults, we create lifestyles for ourselves that completely take us away from these simple moments. And we look forward to the future thinking that these simple moments are going to unravel more lavishly and more in abundance because we have a higher income and more money and more freedom, which we think money is tied with. Money, of course, if you plan your life smart and you aren't just collecting a paycheck, will have benefits. But the idea of having a simple lifestyle constructed around a career that's going to take up the majority of your time is a false notion. It's a false belief that we carry with us that if I put in 80 hours of work this week, I'm going to be making more money, but I'm going to have freedom. The irony of all of this is that when we are kids, we are the most free. We have no obligations. It's those simple moments when we reflect back as adults. It's those simple moments of our youth that we can really identify with and see as the most gratifying times in our lives. So when we have less responsibility. Some may argue that the more responsibility they have, the more they feel in control, and granted, this is very true. But when we can reflect back as human beings and look at what has moved us, I believe it's more of the journey than the end goal. Naturally, we always want to strive to do better, so we're always going to have these constant end goals. The interesting thing about simplicity is while we are in simplicity, we want to get away from it. We think that there is more. And the convoluted idea behind it is that when we have more responsibility, less freedom, and we are bounded to these responsibilities and obligations that we've created for ourselves. For example, as a college student, I have a very simple lifestyle. I can't go out very often. I have to make these sacrifices. I have to study instead. I look into the future as a way of saying, I'm going to have more money and I'm going to have more time. Maybe on a Wednesday night I can go and have a cocktail with a girlfriend. I can't do that now. So I'm essentially looking into the future for these simple moments. So the idea behind this is that there are simple moments all around you. They are within you, no matter the income, no matter the position that you're in, no matter the gender, no matter the sexual orientation. These simple moments are what move us as human beings. It's the simplicity of love, the simplicity of happiness, of joy, of elation. These are things that are invaluable. And we tend to get in this weird circle of believing that if we have more, that we are going to have more vacation time, more of these invaluable experiences. And my question for you, or actually my challenge is, what is your life goal? If we just strive to make ends meet and collect a paycheck and have our needs go higher, so create a bigger lifestyle for us as we collect paychecks, where are we moving? How are we growing? And is this number behind us or next to us a value associated with us? I can see two sides of it. I think yes and I think no. I think on one side, money is very silly. On the other side, money allows freedom. Money allows movement. It allows vacation time. But we have to really map out our lives so that we are not creating more restriction and more obligation than we really need. You have a higher income, you want a bigger place, you want a car, you want to vacation. These are all things that we should not deprive ourselves from. We should all strive to get the good things out of life. But when they are bounding you from doing what you really want out of life, this is where we feel trapped and we have no movement. And we want to go back to simple moments that life had offered once before. So I ask you, what careers are you deciding to get into? And is this career just a step for you to achieve your life purpose? Personally, I have many loves, and my college career is going to be short-lived, and I'm going to be doing a few years helping others, but essentially I want to save up and start my own business and use that money that's going to help me live and maybe open up some charities or give back to communities that need it. But I look at my career as a stepping stone to developing my life, not simply collecting, not simply taking in a paycheck and creating a higher lifestyle. And this is where living simple allows you to do that. Granted, this isn't for everyone, and it's very, very hard to bite the bullet and not have all these immediate gratifications, but we have all these distractions around us, and we don't allow us to unravel to our fullest potential. And we have people alongside of us that aren't really a good influence, yet we get trapped in it. It's comfortable, and the most scary and most vulnerable position that we can put ourselves in is being alone and working on our own issues and sorting our own shit out. But we only become stronger at the end of it. The power of simplicity is beautiful. And of course, we all want things that are pleasing to the eye. We all want a nice car and a beautiful partner and nice aesthetic looking things. But putting so much value on it and having restriction around my mobility because of these pretty things don't really make sense to me. They aren't really logical. And personally, it's watching a sunset, it's having a really good conversation, it's getting a surprise note from someone that I really care about, a little small gift of appreciation. It's those little things that are invaluable and that mean the world to me. And oftentimes we take these things for granted. And we look into our careers as a way to have more simple moments. But I just want us to be mindful and aware that I hope our careers do not trap us into thinking that we're going to have more simple moments. So this is the idea for today. What brings you simplicity? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think having a career and more money would bring more simplicity? I would love to hear your feedback. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will check in with you soon. Bye.